What is going on, everybody? Welcome in round 2 of the NBA draft. And we are getting things started immediately here with the 31st pick. The Raptors selecting Jonathan Mogbo. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. The Raptors taking Jonathan Mogbo. I don't know why did Woj like take the night off or something? Or did my feed just not update? Yeah, okay. I guess Woj took the day off. But Jonathan Mogbo, man, super fun player. We are going to update the ticker like we did yesterday. But today, what I want to do is potentially add the teams as well. And while I'm doing that, um, so we have the ticker right there. I do kind of want to do like a live grading system. I'll have on my own personal YouTube channel. I'll have my fully in-depth draft grades. But for the Raptors, right? Jonathan Mogbo is more of a stretch five. I think he's a really fun player though. Really I think nice feel for the game. Trying to find my scouting report really quickly. I think with Jonathan Mogbo, I like the handle. I like the playmaking ability. The shot is really inconsistent right now with Jonathan Mogbo, right? But I like the athleticism. I like the rim finishing. He is an older prospect, so this is a bit of an interesting pick for the Raptors, and does have great positional size. But this is fun. This is fun. Different archetype of big, I think for the Raptors. So Jonathan Mogbo to the Raptors. If we're gonna do a live draft grade, just my initial reaction. But, I would probably go. I like it. I like the pick. I'm giving it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. It's not a bad pick. It actually is a good pick, but I think there are just better players on the board. Jonathan Mogbo for me. Well, yeah, there's some better players. He was 41st on my board. He was 41st on my board. If I'm Utah here, I'm taking Johnny Furphy and not really caring what anybody else thinks. Like this pick right here is Johnny Furphy, Tyler Smith, or like Kyle Filipowski. I'm getting one of the first round guys here. One of the guys that were projected first round. I'm getting one of those guys here at 32 if I'm Utah. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right. Let's see. Andrew P. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate the live stream. Absolutely. Chat saying Shams got the update. So let's add Shams here. Let me let's add Shams. Shams has the updates. Oh, okay. So yeah, Shams does have the updates because Kyle Filipowski. There we go. No spoilers. Come on. Man. Okay. So Filipowski. Chat, I'll do whatever you guys want. Do you guys want me to do it like how we've done yesterday? Or do you guys want me to just follow the TV feed? Because I was going to do it this way since it's how we've been doing it. But if you guys want me to follow the TV feed, I can. And I'll just have this in my background in case a trade drops. Like yesterday, this way. Okay, cool. We can go this way. We go this way. So yeah. Shams reports that Kyle Filipowski to the Utah Jazz. I like it. So now Utah's draft. Utah took Cody Williams and Isaiah Collier, and then you get Kyle Filipowski. Like, I can't give this an A+ grade because this is right around where I had Filipowski going. But if we can we just add to the ticker here really fast. Um, I like this. I like this pick a lot. This is perfect value. Um, and I'm gonna give this an A. I can't give this. So I like an S grade on my almost on my grades. I can't give it that because, like I said, this is perfectly good value for me. Um, but like it's a damn good pickup. It's a damn good pickup. Let's see what your guys' reaction is. Shy sent you my list on X. LOL. All right, cool. I'll go check that out. What does that mean Kessler's gone? Not necessarily, because I think Kessler fits a completely they're completely different skill sets. Like my pro comp for Cal Filipowski was Kelly Olynyk, and different type of skill set. So first two picks off the board. Let's see if you guys dig this. Let's see. Hold on. Let me add another banner here. Add this for fun. So hold on. Give me 1 sec, guys. All right. Let me know if you guys like this idea. As well as having like my the updated ticker when there is not a current pick going on for us to talk about. I was thinking about doing this where I have my current best players available. I'll go like 3. Maybe I increase the list later on, but just so you guys know, like who my current BPAs are: Johnny Furphy, Tyler Smith, Tyler Collect. Those are my current BPAs. But Kyle Filipowski for Utah, really skilled offensive big, really fluid playmaker. The jumper's awesome. I think he can put the ball down the floor. Not a super consistent finisher, especially against like stronger athletes, but he's a really solid offensive player. And the defensive stuff I'm a little bit lower on, but it is interesting. So Milwaukee's on the clock now. Milwaukee has a lot of pressure, I think, to ace this pick. I think it was Keith that brought it up yesterday, saying that if he wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks pick at 33 would be better than their pick at 23. And I'm 100% there. Like they have to ace this pick. Like they get the pick right here, it could kind of make the AJ Johnson pick a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Let's see what we got. Don't connect's better than Tatum. Tyler Smith at 33. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, in the third, okay, all right. Let's take off some pessimism. They got best player available. They got best player available, which to some degree matters. And I do want to give them props. But like this is another Bobby Portis. I'm not the biggest fan of this deal, honestly. Like, it's not a bad deal per se. It's better than their pick at 23. If they flipped this and went Tyler Smith at 23 and AJ Johnson here at 33, I would have been felt a little bit better about it. I mean, I'm gonna give it a B. It's a B pick for me. He is probably I need to redo my BPA now. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the pick for them. If this was anybody else, I probably would have been a little bit higher on it, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not going crazy over this one. Like this, yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Chat, let me know if I'm tripping. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to update my BPA list here. So now We got updated 3 for BPA. Tyler Smith off the board. So yeah, going back to the trade here. I mean, Tyler Smith is a good player. He has upside. But again, I just think this is Bobby Portis. I think this is Bobby Portis, and I think if I'm Milwaukee and I want to if I wanted to go big, which I think might actually be a need with we don't know what the Bucks plans are for Brooke Lopez. I would have just went with a bruiser. I would have went. Yeah, man. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this. I'm giving this a B exclusively for this being best player available. Sean, am I really wearing green? It's a Mart here. Let me move my mic out of the way. It is a Marshall Marshall University shirt. My high school team that I coach, we went on a team camp, got some good games in, got some looks for some of our players, and they gave out shirts. So I was in the gym today, decided to put the shirt on, and yeah. Then he went. Okay, even if this is the argument here, they don't need a bruiser. They need wing athleticism. Even if that's the argument, like that's not Tyler Smith. So like you're kind of proving my point. Like this isn't Tyler Smith. So I'm just not a fan of this deal. Brooke Lopez replacement, space the floor with more athleticism. I don't see this being Brooke Lopez's replacement though. So again, like maybe I'm just lower on it. I'm not lower on him, the player. I'm lower on the actual selection. I'm just lower on the actual selection. Did Bronny get drafted yet? No, he did not. He did not get drafted. So glad to see. Maybe that's an old. So glad to see Sean on the front office show. Appreciate it. It's awesome, guys. So next year, I'm thinking about like improving my draft coverage by just doing more stuff next year. Would you guys be down if I did more things draft wise next year, enhancing the draft coverage? Let me know. Let me know if you guys would be down with that. Do you think we will buy another pick besides 55? Potentially. Potentially. Am I going to Summer League? I'm not. I'm not. All right. Let's get back to some of these questions here in the chat. BPA, like I said, Johnny Furphy, Tyler Kolek. If I'm Portland, reviewing Portland's drafts really fast. Portland didn't pick at 14 because that's the trade. So Portland, chat, refresh my memory here. Portland only selected Donovan Clingan in the first round, right? They didn't do anything else in the first round that I'm just blanking on. So if that is the case and I'm not missing anything, then if I'm Portland, I'm taking Johnny Furphy here. I'm taking Johnny Furphy here. How tall am I? I'm 5'9". What's been your biggest deal of the draft so far? My two biggest deals of the draft, these are the only two picks that have been given S grades for me, is Dalton Connect for the Lakers at 17 and Isaiah Collier to the Jazz. Those have been the two biggest deals and the two best value picks in this draft class, in my opinion. But yeah, if I am Portland, the pick is already in. We haven't seen anything from Shams or Woj yet, though. Sean's taller than I thought. I mean, what do you guys think I was? 5'2" or something? What in the world? Opinion on Quinn Post for the Lakers. I would do that like as a priority UDFA. I don't know if I mean 55's there, sure. Chat saying trade. Traded to New York. Oh wow, yeah. New York. Did I forget that? Was there a trade that I forgot about? Or is that all it got traded? Huh. I must have like really just forgotten that. Um, New York. New York lands Tyler Collect. That's interesting. So we got a little bit of updating to do. So the Knicks at 34, they get Collect. I would have still preferred them getting like Johnny Furphy, but like as a real backup that can play right away, I don't mind the pick. I don't mind the pick. Let's update our BPA board. All right. Hold on, wait one sec. DG DJ. Yeah, I actually do like that pickup a little bit. So Nicola, I completely botched the spelling of his name. There we go. That is so. Chat, what we thinking? What we thinking? For this pick for the Knicks, A. Jackson said the trade just happened. I'm going to go A minus. I'm gonna go A minus. Let me like relook at the Knicks draft right fast. So the Knicks traded 26 to OKC for 5 second rounders at 26. So Pacome Dadier, okay. I'm gonna give this an A minus. This is definitely probably my favorite. I mean, the Filipowski pick's a good one. But yeah, I'm gonna go A minus. Like if you're looking for a guy that let's really quickly edit that so nobody gets confused. If you're looking for a guy that could come in and contribute right now, there's probably like not many picks better than taking this one. My pro comp for Tyler Collect was it was Goran Dragic. That was my pro comp. Just a real facilitating backup point guard. Yeah, they have Deuce already, which kind of makes this interesting, but I think value-wise, this is fine. I would have probably went Johnny Furphy. Now, granted, your wing room is kind of loaded, so I don't particularly mind. Although I honestly might have even went like a dem bonus. So this is an interesting pick. I can't go with an A, but I'm going to go with an A minus for sure. This is a really quality pick, good value. Yeah, appreciate all the support, guys. You guys are awesome in the chat. See you guys showing love. Sway says, would you be interested in Kuzma or Wiggins? This being if we can't get DFS or Cam from the Nets. I wouldn't mind either one of these 4 guys, honestly. I think the package looks a little bit different for each of these dudes, but I wouldn't mind. San Antonio here on the clock at 35. Why is Stephen A. Smith on a draft panel? The Pacers land Johnny Furphy. So the Pacers trade up one spot, it looks like, to get Johnny Furphy. This is awesome. Shout out Indiana, man. What a pick. What a pick. Clear BPA. He was the only guy heading into tonight that I had a clear first round grade on. And I'm going to try to indicate if it's a trade or not. So bear with me for a sec while I put y'all a game. So I believe this is right. So 31, Jonathan Mogbo, 32, Kyle Filipowski, 33, Tyler Smith, 34 via trade for the Knicks, Tyler Collect, 35 via trade for the Pacers, Johnny Furphy. This is getting an A+ for me. This is getting an A+ for me. The Pacers are, in general, I think, a weird team to draft for, where I think the Pacers, in terms of like what they need, the Pacers need just like internal development, honestly. The Pacers need internal development. So I'm going to go, I'm going A+. This isn't getting an S tier. It's not insanely like, I mean, it's good value, right? Don't get me wrong. But it's not crazy, right? Johnny Furphy was Johnny Furphy was, I'm trying to look at my board here, 25th on my board. He goes 35. This is an A plus grade in my opinion. A plus grade in my opinion. A plus grade. All right, let's see. Let's get back to your guys' questions and comments here. Hold on, give me one sec. Let's see. All right. Oh, wow. I didn't even look. Juan Nunez to the Spurs. Wow. Okay. Okay. So we have. So wait, this is the trade deal from Woj. The Knicks are sending the Blazers' future second-round picks with Tyler Kolek at 34, and the Knicks could be moving 38. So something to keep an eye out there. I would like to see the Lakers potentially trade future draft capital for 38 if they can. That's something to keep an eye out on. Man, so the Spurs here at 36. Spurs here at 36. Juan Nunez, who is 20 years old. He's a 20-year-old. I think he's one of the best passing guards for sure. And I think you got yourself a real point guard in the building. In terms of just the passing ability, I'm gonna go C plus though. Like I understand it because of the playmaking ability, his pick and roll facilitation, stuff like that. But I mean, I think the rest of his offensive game is still an incredible work in progress. So I'm going to go C plus pick. I'm going to go C plus pick right here for San Antonio. And I'm going to go, it's a fine pick. It's a fine pick. Nothing crazy in my opinion. Go back to my board. So now, okay. So this is important. The Spurs. Wait, no. The Pacers sent cash considerations to the Pacers sent cash to the Spurs in this deal to secure the 35th pick. That means if I am like accurate in my knowledge about the current version of the CBA, the Pacers have just hard kept themselves at the second tier apron. If I am like accurate in that, I would really appreciate a Keith text right about now, just like confirm that. But yeah, like that is my knowledge of this. That's my knowledge, is that they sent cash to San Antonio that hard capped them at the second tier. Yep, they are hard capped now. Let's update my BPAs. So now we are in Bobby Klitman range. So Johnny Furphy finally gets taken. Bobby Klitman. So there we go. What are you guys' thoughts on this pick here at 36 for San Antonio? What's your guys' grade for it? I gave it a C plus. I give it a C plus. Why hard cap for a second rounder? Because I think they had a real first round grade on Johnny Furphy. And for a team like the Pacers, where they didn't have a first round pick, to get a guy that I'm sure they considered a first round talent, to snag him at 35, I think maybe the Spurs had other offers on the table and they really wanted to get their guy. Yeah, but I'm going C plus here for the Spurs pick. I get it, but I think there's legitimate question about his offensive game. And then when you pair this pick next to the I mean, he's a fine finisher at the rim, but like you combine this pick with the Castle pick, and I just don't. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm giving it a C plus. It's a very pick. Very not BPA. I had him late 40s, maybe even early 50s on my board too. So I'm actually gonna drop this. I'm gonna go C. I'm like, yeah. When I drop my draft grades video on my personal YouTube channel, go check it out, by the way. Sports Headline Show's YouTube channel. Detroit takes Bobby Clement. So Detroit is stacking up on all the wings right now. Detroit wants all the wings. Detroit wants all the wings. But oh wow. Wait. Oh, so this would be a trade because this is the Detroit pick. I mean, this was the Minnesota pick. This was the Minnesota just did a trade earlier, right? Or did Minnesota? No, Minnesota always had 37. They always had 37. I'm tripping. So yeah, let's update this. We've had a few trades here in round 2. Guys, really fast. Please do me a big favor. Go check out my personal YouTube channel, Sports Headline Show. Bunch of fun content on the way. Mama Mentality just put it in the group chat. Not in the group chat, in the chat, excuse me. I have my draft grades. My first video for my draft grades hopefully will come out tomorrow. And then I'll have part 2 Saturday. It'll drop Saturday. So go check it out for me, guys. I really appreciate it. The link, Mama Mentality, just put in the chat. And the Knicks are now trading 38 to OKC. I'm so confused now. I don't know what OKC doing. Let's catch back up here on the trades. And then yes, like Cameron said, make sure you guys hit that like button. Smash that like button, guys. Really appreciate it. All right, so let's catch back up here. We're a little bit behind. So let's talk about the Pistons while we have a brief sec. Bobby Clement. This is gonna get a. The fact that they haven't went guard yet, I think makes me feel that they really feel confident in Jaden Ivey still developing. They took Ron Holland. They took Bobby Clement here. I'm actually going to go A- because I don't know what else I would have done if I'm Detroit. So yeah, A- pick. Good deal. Chat, where you guys go up for grades here? That's right. Yeah, Wendell Moore Jr. I knew they made a deal earlier. OKC is so going juice Rick now. They are so doing that. That's a fair point. Bobby Clement, 36 on my board. It's a good pick. Man. Good pick. Let's see. A- for Detroit. Yep, I'm with you. On that one. B, says Mama Mentality. Much love, bro. Keep growing. Appreciate it. Dave says AD is okay with Bronny at 55. I mean, does it really surprise me? Why does it look like they're doing this in a studio? Like if anybody's watching the feed too, like in their background, it looks like they're in a studio, which looks really tacky to me. I'm not gonna lie. They are, yeah. I don't like that. Like, just no, that's not a good idea, man. Just keep it at the same location. Just do it at Barclays, man. Rent out Barclays for another night. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. We are on the clock with the Thunder now, and the Thunder in round 1, they took Dylan Jones, and the Thunder took Nikola Topic. So I'm curious where OKC goes with here. If I'm OKC, I'm going a Dembona here. Actually, if I'm OKC, I'm taking a Dembona. They don't care about the second round, and that's the point. I think ultimately at the end of the day. If I'm OKC, though, like I said, I'm going a Dembona, and I'm calling it a day. We got over 2,000 people here on the Laker Nation live stream. Appreciate you guys. And on front office, we have over 800 people. You guys are awesome, man. Why would they rent Barclays for that? Everyone's at work. That's why they shouldn't have round two at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like this middle of the day. You want the NBA saying, "Oh, hey, we want everybody to care about this." Yada yada yada. Well, freaking put it like in a spot that makes sense, like time wise, man. Like you want everybody to ignore it. What's up, Smokey? Current BPAs now that Bobby's off the board. I AJ Mitchell. AJ Mitchell to OKC. Okay. The value's not bad. But like I don't know how I don't know how I feel about that one right now. So right now, like my initial reaction is just gonna be a B. The Knicks received cash from OKC, so OKC is now hard capped at that second apron. So let's update this. OKC trade. We've gotten a lot of trades so far. Yeah, I'm going B. I'm not in love with this pick. Draft night, draft round 2 needs to be on prime time. Yeah, I'm not in love with this pick, guys. I'm not in love with this pick. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, he's day one ready. I guess your guard rotation next year is SGA, Caruso, Cason Wallace, and AJ Mitchell, which is fine. But I think this just proved the Topic pick is like a mediocre one. I don't know, guys. Where are you guys at? I'm at a B. It's good value. I just would have went elsewhere. I would have just went elsewhere. C plus, completely valid. All right, so we got to update the current BPA tracker. Bobby Clipman is off the board. So is AJ Mitchell. So now we are in Cam Christie territory here for the Lakers. Cam Christie, welcome to my BPA list. Welcome. AJ Mitchell this is to OKC via trade. Shout out to UC Santa Barbara though. AJ Mitchell is one of my guys. He was really really fun. One of my my favorite guard prospects for the second round in the draft. Has really really nice feel. My pro comp for AJ Mitchell was Andrew Nimhard. His pace was really really fun to watch on film. He's going to be a good player. I just don't love the fit for OK. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would have went elsewhere, but I like it. OKC sent 40 in cash to New York for AJ Mitchell. So the Knicks are now at 40. A lot of trades going on here. So we got Memphis, I think, on the clock. This is a prime trade up spot if the Lakers were going to trade up because the Grizzlies, I think, are in a roster spot crunch, I think. So if you were going to trade up, this is the ideal scenario. Let's see. All right, my bad, guys. Lakers picks didn't contribute anything. Yeah, they didn't last year. The Lakers buy a pick. What they be hard capped? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Don't use cash. Try to use assets. Use your second round picks in the future to try to trade up here. That's what I would do if I'm LA. OKC took a risk on a guy who would have been top 5 if he didn't have 2 knee surgeries. That's a fair point. That's a good way to look at it. but I don't know. Let's see. What 2K playbook should I use in 2K for JJ? You guys are gonna get pissed off at me for saying this, but like Boston's playbook, low key, I think makes a ton of sense. Minnesota's playbook, low key, makes a ton of sense. Dallas's playbook, I would go with any one of those three. Memphis is targeting Jalen Wells. All right. Jalen Wells gone off the board here at 39. Jalen Wells. Let's see. So Jalen Wells to Memphis, excuse me, right? Chat. Let me pull up something right quick and fast. You know, he has a very interesting story. He started off at Division II basketball. Then he obviously is able to transfer and things like that. Moves up to D1, plays at Washington State. The shooting, nice PNR scoring, but the finishing and the defense, I don't necessarily need him to come in and be like a well-rounded playmaker because I think Memphis has more than enough playmaking chops. But I do think that like the defense and the finishing ability is what's really going to hold him back. But I think the 3-point shooting and so the PNR scoring in general might help him on the floor. So for Memphis, I don't know. B minus, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go B minus. Where you guys go with Chow? What's your grade on this pick for Memphis? I'm thinking B minus here, maybe C plus. This is where like I'm curious to see where my thoughts are for when I do my official draft grades. C plus, C plus makes some sense, man. Again, Jalen Wells looks dead on Anthony Simons. Am I going crazy? He looks dead on Anthony Simons. Guys, am I tripping? Like, go look at a picture of Anthony Simons. Anyway, I might drop this to a C plus. I'm not going to be overly critical, but I'm going to drop this to a C plus. I think we're going to drop this down to a C plus. Drop this pick down to a C plus. Updating BPA board right now. So Jalen Wells is off the board. 48th graded player on my board. Yeah, it's still these guys right here: Harrison Ingram, Nikola Jurisic, Cam Christie. Those are my 3 BPAs right now. Jalen Wells, C plus. Jalen Wells, C plus. Harrison Ingram, Tar Heel legend. Yep. Mama mentality for still in the chat. Once we get a little bit closer to the Lakers pick, I will make sure I get to your list. I'll even share it live so we can chat about it. Let's see. Hold on one sec. All right. My bad. We're back. Sean, where is Bronny on your board? In the 60s. In the 60s. Look at Daniel Starkin's tweet. Bam. Uh that's comedy, man. So per this is per Daniel Starkan because he's watching the live feed. Bronny to the Lakers is essentially a lock. Bob Myers just said on ESPN that Rich Paul is calling teams and telling them that Bronny will go to Australia if they draft him. What the hell, man? I guess. All right, back to the draft. Oso to Phoenix. Wait, did Phoenix trade for this pick? No, I don't think like this says Portland, but no, Phoenix must have just traded up. Did Phoenix trade up? They had to, right? Because Portland. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. I'm trying to see Portland. I saw a Rockets fan wanting my thoughts on the AJ Griffin trade, so I'll come back to that. I can't remember. Okay, yeah. The Knicks are trading this pick again. Fam, will the Knicks just like decide what they want to do here? Gosh, man, how many times am I going to go trade because it was the Knicks? Sheesh, man. Oso to the Suns. That's fun. And I know I have Oso a little bit lower on my board, but man, this fits fun. I don't you know what, screw it. We're gonna type out the full name. Ighodaro. So Phoenix trades up to get Oso Ighodaro. And I know I'm lower. I have him lower. Like I know people that have Oso top like 35 on their boards, right? I have him like mid to late 40s, maybe even early 50s, right? But man, I love this pick. The Suns are trading the Knicks 51 and 56. Damn, that's the price to trade up? Okay. Huh. That's kind of rough. Anyway, Suns 40, they take Oso Ighodaro. I mean, I'm going to go A- here actually. Simply because I like the fit. I can't go A or A+, but I like the fit actually. Like he's kind of a Boone, like he's not the stretch big that I think Boonholzer typically likes, but he has like the 15-foot floater, really fun playmaker, has some defensive versatility. Now, granted, I was really critical of the Ryan Dunn pick. I did not like that pick a ton, right? Like at all. But this pick I do like. I think this off balances or offsets, that first pick. Because I like Ryan Dunn. I didn't like Ryan Dunn at Phoenix. So granted, and maybe I'll bump it up a little bit on my actual board because I think Phoenix needs everything. But like, I think they still need a real guard. And maybe they address that in free agency, but I think that's something they definitely have to get towards here. So Oso Ighodaro here, 40 to the Phoenix Suns. This does not change my BPA board right now. My BPA board is the exact same. It is Harrison Ingram, Nikola Drusaric. I need to figure out how to pronounce this guy's freaking name. And then Cam Christie. Like that is my BPA board right now. And then, I mean, you know what? Let's add a couple more guys. Why not? Let's make this 5 guys. Isaiah Crawford. We're gonna add a few names here to the list. Isaiah Crawford and Kevin McCullers. Wait, no, it's Kevin McCullough, right? I'm not making that up. It's Kevin McCullough, not McCullers, not plural. Hold on, guys. Yeah, it's McCullough. Okay. I don't know why. I accidentally said McCullers on my board. All right. Cool. So we have an updated BPA list. Updated BPA list. Not Brandon Ingram, Harrison Ingram, Nikola Jucerik, Cam Christie, Isaiah Crawford, and Kevin McCullough. That's my updated BPA board here. Any relation to Max Christie? Yeah, Cam Christie is Max Christie's younger brother, actually. So I am so lost. I'm so lost with the pick situation. So I think this is Philly. I think this is Philly at 41. Dorsich, Nikola Dorsich. Is that right? Dorsich. He's more offense. Max is more defense. I agree with that. Really quickly, since we're talking about Cam Christie, I know I said I'm going to get to the Rockets trade in a sec. Jurisic. Okay. Thanks, chat. For giving me the update. Cam Christie, I think, is the better offensive player. Definitely the better jump shooter coming out as draft prospects. I think with Cam, he's just an elite shooter. I think he's an elite shooter. Off the bounce, pull up, spot up, off screen upside. Like, I buy the shot a lot more than I buy Max's coming out, and I really loved Max's shot. But I had Max higher on my board. I think Max. They both kind of have similar athletic deficiencies where I think they both needed to fill into their frames a little bit more. And, they have some just, actual offensive, just physical limitations. But I think Cam's is a little bit more concerning, especially defensively. Cam is a significantly worse defender just in terms of attention span, I think, defensively, technique defensively. He competes, and I think he puts effort in. He still has the physical traits similarly to Max, in my opinion, to be a solid and capable defender. Yeah. So I do like Cam Christie. Let's get caught up on some super chats. Draft 2 needs to be prime time. I might have already gone to that one. JJ says, if someone else drafted Bronny now, entertaining, how entertaining would the reactions be? They would probably get an F grade from me. I'm not gonna lie. So by the way, guys, the Lakers are penciled into getting a C grade from me if they take Bronny. Like, that is penciled in. It is on my notes already. Sixers getting a Dembona. I like this pick a ton for Philly. I think he could be their backup big right now. I really like this pick for Philly. Hell yeah, Philly. Good job. Philly takes a Dembona. Awesome sauce. Great pick. 41. Philly. Bona. All right, and we're right back to it. So now, KJ Simpson off the board. Back to back. All right, so the Hornets are making us work. I'm gonna go B. You have Nick Smith Jr. I don't love this pick, actually. You have Nick Smith Jr. there already, man. I'm gonna go. Yeah. I'm gonna go Nick Smith Jr. I mean, not Nick Smith Jr. I'm not in love with this pick. I do like that pick for Philly really quickly with the Dembona. With KJ Simpson, I think, and let me scramble here to find it here. So KJ Simpson, please don't have any other trades for a second so I can, talk about this for a quick sec. So KJ Simpson, experienced guy, maybe he's able to come in and play a little bit more right away. I like the playmaking. I like the pull-up shooting and things like that. But I honestly think that the stuff that you're concerned with Nick Smith, I think the stuff that he's good at, maybe he's a better passer. I think that's actually legitimate fair, like maybe the pick and roll operation. But I think the stuff that he's really good at is just what Nick Smith Jr. does already. And I really buy Nick Smith Jr. as a player. Nick Smith Jr. had a real first round grade on last year. Um, and I just don't think this is the best value in the world. I'm not going crazy about this pick. I would have preferred Charlotte take Jamal Shed if they were hell bent on taking a guard, right? He's good. I don't love the fit. For that reason, I might actually drop this down to a C plus. I'm not the biggest fan of this pick. I would have went elsewhere, to be quite frank with you guys. I would have went elsewhere. Um, the board is looking really interesting now. Really interesting board here. Braun's still a top 5 player. I disagree. Can someone recap, please? So I have the a recap on my screen right here. All the picks with the teams attached to it up to 42, which is where we're currently at. Somebody asked for my thoughts about the Rockets trade, which is this one right here. AJ Griffin for pick 44 in the NBA draft. I like this trade for Houston. AJ Griffin, I think he still has legitimate upside, adds to that wing room that you have building there. I think there's still upside in AJ Griffin. I remember being lower on him throughout his draft cycle, but I find it a little bit weird that Elaine is just like almost punting on him right now. So I like the pick. I like the pick for the trade, excuse me. I probably shouldn't respond to this. LeBron's still a top 5 player. Stay off the drugs, Sean. I'm assuming you're a LeBron stan because normal people can like spell a person's name right. It's not like a criticism to say Bron's not a top 5 player still. The dude's 40. He's a fringe top 10 player, if not a like lock top 10 player. I'm gonna do my updated top 50 players list later. Yeah, like LeBron's like top 10 to 12 probably. But again, I'm assuming that guy's a LeBron stan. Thoughts on Jalen Bridges from Baylor? I'm really hoping like he slides. I'm really hoping he slides somehow. Sean / Sean are both proper ways to spell that. Yeah, but like when my name is literally like right there, then I think again like the problem is on you, bro. So all right. Like, bro, top 12 at 40, like that's not an insult. Not an insult. All right, so let's let's just get off this LeBron conversation again. You know, whatever. Miami now on the clock. Miami on the clock here at 43. I think really quickly what people don't understand is like Braun is literally my favorite player of all time. He's the GOAT in my opinion. Like whatever. Thoughts on Cam Christie? I just talked about Cam Christie, but I'll talk about him again. I do like Cam Christie. I think this is perfect value right here. This is perfect value right here. So Miami, I don't think Cam Christie's the type of guy. So go. This is my updated BPA list at the bottom. Harrison Ingram, Nikola Jurisic. I think I pronounced it right that time, guys. Let me know. Isaiah Crawford, Cam Christie, Kevin McCullough. I wouldn't be shocked if Miami went Kevin McCullough here, actually. I think that's the pick for Miami here at 43. I could see Miami took they took Kalel Ware. Ooh, no. This is Kevin McCullough or this is Jamal Shed. Kevin McCullough or Jamal Shed here for Miami. I'm calling it. I'm calling my shot. Kevin McCullough or Jamal Shed. The pick is in. Kevin McCullough or Jamal Shed. They took a big. I was just thinking big. Kevin McCullough or Jamal Shed. I just want to see if I get this right. Come on. Come on, Shams. Get the pick out already. Get the pick. Get the pick. Have I updated my board? Yes, I have. I have updated my board. Make the pick. Make the pick. Let's see. Nearly 1,000 people watching live on. Wow, dang it. Whoa. Nikola Jurisic to Miami, but they're trading him to Atlanta. Okay, wait. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. This does not count. Miami's taking Jurisic and drafting and trading him to Atlanta. Okay, so we're gonna count this as Atlanta. 43 ATL. Oh, Miami they move one pick back and they get cash. So Atlanta is now hard capped at the second apron. Hold on one sec, guys. Yeah, okay. We got a typo from Shams. So Atlanta's draft now is really interesting. So 43, this is Atlanta. They take Jurisic here. They take Sar. Wait, let me relook at their draft. They now walk out of here because I think Atlanta only picked at 1. Yeah, so they walk out here with 2 really high upside plays. That's a super fun pickup, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going like I forgot they didn't take Sar. They took Risa Shea. I'm going A. I think this is the best pick that they've made so far. Tremendous value, in my opinion. Right? I had him at 35 on my board. You get him at 43, right? Yeah, I think this is incredible value, in my opinion. This is incredible value. Really fast. Let's see. Please do so we can compare. He's a basketball fan. He is clearly top 10 player, maybe top 12. Sean, you like Braun. I hope they all know this. Yeah, like Braun's, again, my favorite player of all time. So, like, aggregating this as Braun hate is weird. Damn it, Miami. I wanted you guys to take Jamal Shed. They take Pell Larson. Okay. Let's catch up here just a bit. So the Heat at 44, they take Pell Larson. Chat, what do you guys think here? I mean, I like the fact that they traded back if Larson was their guy. But I don't know. Where are you guys at? Pell Larson. I didn't do a ton of film review on Pell Larson, but like he's a really good shooter. And as a matter of fact, like this is such a Heat pick. This is such a Heat pick, man. Like he's the Max Strus replacement, honestly. This is the Max Strus replacement. So I think he's a bad defender by a lot. I don't think he has a ton of pick and roll creation or just sub creation in general. Solid finisher. I think the defense is really bad. He has solid size. The wingspan is like not the best. Then the technique defensively really needs to improve. I'm gonna go B-. I think it's fine. I'm not raving about the pick. I'm not raving about it. I'm not critical of it. It's fine. This is the Max Strus replacement. I think that's the way I'm going to justify this one. That's how I'm going to justify that one. I like that they traded down too. If they just straight up picked him at 43, I might have been a little bit more critical of it. But you get some cash too while you're at it. Like it's a fine deal. It's a fine deal. I did no. I'm gonna drop this to a C plus because I had him as a priority UDFA guy. Like really late second round pick. Like that's where I viewed him. So I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna go C plus. I'm gonna go C plus. I think because of the fact that he could play year one, I think that's gonna bail him out a little bit and make me like this pick a little bit more. But not gonna lie, yeah. Um, let's go. We got over 3,000 people watching live on Lakers Nation YouTube channel. And then on front office, we have nearly 1,000. So nearly 4,000 people watching live on YouTube, plus the people that are coming in from Twitter. Yeah. Drew says you should do a write-up on the basketball bulletin with analysis for all your second-round grades. I'm going to be doing my full draft grades on my own personal channel, the Sports Headline Show. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to do it on my own channel. So go check that out. Go check that out for you guys. For the first episode where I'm going to be doing the Western Conference will come out tomorrow, and then the second episode, which will be the Eastern Conference, will come out Saturday. So yeah, go check that out for me. Eric sends a super chat. Undrafted players you would like the Lakers to pick up. It depends on the board. But like the way it's looking, like if you could pick up a Jalen Bridges, a Reese Beekman, if he falls out of the draft, would be two intriguing candidates. But honestly, like I'm just looking at the board here. I'm waiting to see how the board falls. Did you expect more moves, more Nets moves before the draft? Also, Boston picking 54, knowing we target Bronny gives me 2014 draft PTSD with Marcus Smart. Yeah, that is kind of petty from Boston, isn't it? That is kind of petty. I think that I did actually expect a few more moves from Brooklyn. Is your Sports Headline Show on YouTube? I can't find it. Yes, it is. It is on YouTube. It is on the YouTube. Let's see. Just put the link on both YouTube and playback. I mean, not YouTube at playback. Lakers Nation and front office. So there you guys go. All right, Sacramento. This is the Toronto pick. This is the Toronto pick. I skipped your super chat. Oh, I did. I just talked about it. Yeah, I did expect more moves from the Nets. Yeah. What do I think about Marno Baycott? UDFA guy, probably. UDFA guy. Sean, around where would a Maxwell Lewis have fallen in this class? I like late first. I had an early second round grade on Maxwell Lewis last year. So yeah, he would have been late first for me probably this year. First NBA finals I watched. The first NBA finals I watched would have been 2010, actually, I think. 2010. Toronto takes Jamal Shed. Hell yeah. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. I like that. Nice job, Toronto. Just getting an absolute dog that can come in and play right away. I like that. I like this pickup. I think he would have been one of my top BPAs. Harrison Ingram, Cam Christie, Isaiah Crawford, McCullers, Jamal Shed. Yeah. So I like this a ton. I like this a ton. I'm trying to get some updating done right quick. So let's back out here. 45 trade. This is Toronto. Yep. And they take Shed. I like it. No, the Clippers are taking Cam Christie. Damn, that's a good pick. That's such a good pick. I really hate that for me. I really hate that. I love it for him. I think he actually might be able to play next year. That Clippers roster is up in the air right now. So that's a really nice pick. That's a really nice pick. That's a really nice pick. Raptors, Jamal Shed, I'm going B+. I'm going B+. And 46, LAC, Christie. Damn, that's such a good pick. That's brutal. That's brutal. That sucks. That sucks. All right. Oh well, we move here. So gotta update the BPA list now. A couple of my BPAs are off the board. Clippers always gotta be low, bro. So they grabbed Max Christie's little brother. That's funny. That's funny. After McCullough is Trent Flowers. Hold on, guys. One sec. Trying to update my my BPA list. I for some reason did not mark off a Dembo game taking. So BPAs: Harrison Ingram, Isaiah Crawford, Kevin McCullough, Trent Flowers, Cam Spencer. That is my updated BPA list right there. Brutal. Like I said, guys, go back to my analysis now with Cam Christie. I think he's a really nice offensive player. I buy the jumper a ton. He has nice athletic traits about him that like you could potentially see him being a solid defender in the future. But yeah, this is interesting. So Jamal Shed to Toronto and Cam Christie. Is Harrison Ingram Brandon Ingram's sibling? Not. I don't think there's any correlation there, to my knowledge. All right, guys. Is who all's gonna play? This is a random question, but trying to engage with you guys. Who's all going to play NCAA 25 when it comes out in a few weeks? I'm super pumped for that. Anybody gonna play NCAA 25? So you're saying there's a chance? Don't forget to recycle, Sean. I got you. Cameron Ingram says, I'm hyped for it. Already pre-ordered it. There we go. See, this is my type of guy. I already pre-ordered it. That's my type of guy. Is EA making that a 2K? EA is. So Orlando, we have another trade. EA is not EA. Orlando is trading pick 47 to New Orleans. So let's get this prepared here. So if I'm New Orleans here at 47, New Orleans. I'm trying to think what I would do here. So New Orleans took Yves Missi. If I'm New Orleans here and I'm looking at my board, like Isaiah Crawford would be nice. Kevin McCullough, Cam Spencer. There's a few guys here. There's a few guys. Um, what's going on with Cam Christie? I know Cam Christie just went. Sean, are you full-time Lakers Nation now? Or you work another job? You guys have been putting in hella work on YouTube recently. So this is like my day-to-day life. So during the summer, I don't like Lakers Nation. I'm able to do Lakers Nation a bit more full-time. Because I'm just coaching during like August through May. I work at the high school that I coach at. I work there plus the work I do here at Lakers Nation. But yeah, I'm just coaching at Lakers Nation right now for the summer. And this is just a really busy time of year. So gotta be on top of the content. Don't sleep a ton, but is what it is. Is what it is. Sean, are you going to be talking draft later with Trevor? If Trevor does another video, I'm sure I'll probably hop on with him. I'm sure. All right, 47. You're still in high school? No, I said high school I coach at. Very, like attention to detail matters, guys. Listening, critical thinking. Quitter post is perfect. Hope we get him UDFA. That is an awesome UDFA target. Awesome UDFA target. Pelicans taking Antonio Reeves. Hell yeah. I like that pick for them. I think I accidentally left him off my board. Shame on me, where he actually would have probably fit around this spot. So shame on me. 2 future pick swaps to get up here. Damn, if I'm LA, I'm not trading. I don't know though. I don't know if I move up now if I'm LA. Unless you're like sold on N'Faly Dante. I don't know if I move up. I might just stay pat and like try to get one of these other bigs as a UDFA target. Like Quinn Post and N'Faly Dante, PJ Hall. Maybe try to get one of those guys as UDFAs. They took Antonio Reeves. Solid pick. A minus. A minus. Nothing really there. Let's see. What do I coach? High school basketball. High school basketball. Sean, I'm trying to coach youth. Any tips for offense and defense? It depends on the grade level, but honestly, like offense, like just the fundamental stuff, like, hey, let's get the ball moving. Let's, move without the ball more poorly, like cut with purpose, stuff like that. Don't want to overcomplicate things. And then defense, like just defending without fouling. I think those are 2 skills for both sides of the ball that is going to most like help you out the most, I think, or help them out the most, because that's all youth basketball is. Like before you get to middle school basketball, that's all that stuff is. It's like, hey, look, let's develop, let's like give them the fundamentals and stuff like that. That's going to help them the most long term, I think. No, that's not Austin's brother. They spell their last names completely differently. Did I see the Rich Paul news on Bronny? I did. I think Daniel put something out on that. I needed the AR to AR combo. McCullough is like he's sliding. Good pick, good trade by the Pels. A+. I mean B+. Yeah, I don't know if this is worth like 2. Well, it's just 2 future seconds. Yeah, I'm fine with an A-. I don't have Bronny in my BPAs. No. Do I put my hands in my pockets when I coach? LOL, no. I very rarely put my hands in my pockets. My hands, if I'm like not actively using my hands like with my play sheet or something like that, then I'm probably like waving my hands around, pointing stuff out. I might have my hands crossed like over my chest, but like they're never gonna be in my pocket. Do your players know about your second life as a podcaster? Yes. Kind of unfortunately, they make jokes about it all the time. And I mean, it's fun to have that back and forth a little bit. Yeah, like they'll be like, Coach Sean Dave is Laker Nation. Like they'll say stuff like that in that exact tone or whatever. Or like they'll try to like do my intro, say, "What's up, guys? Sean Davis here." I'm like, all right, that's not how I do my intro. Get it right, guys. Joking. If you guys are watching this, go watch film. The Lakers are pick 55. Lakers are pick 55. Sean, if Max Christie would have waited another year and went in the 23 draft, do you think it would have been a first rounder? Please answer yes. I've heard that Max Christie, like teams viewed Max Christie as a lottery top type talent if he had stayed one more year. For sure, top 20, but like Max Christie had a lot of buzz if he waited one more year. Sean, what was your grade for the Lakers first round pick? S tier grade. It's the best grade. It's better than a B. It's better than an A plus. It's the best grade you could possibly get. Johnny Depot, sure. Go send it to me. Send it to me on my Twitter. What is BPA? Best players available. Best players available. That's what BPA means. Damn, Sean, what did Bronny do to you? Nothing. He's just not my BPA right now. Chewing gum. I don't really chew gum during games. Like, yeah. Trying to catch up on the chat. Are your players all Laker fans? No. We have some Mavericks fans on my team. We have some Timberwolves fans. We have some Laker fans. We have a couple Celtics fans on my team. We have a few Warriors fans even maybe. So, yeah. Harrison Ingram to the Spurs. There we go. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Harrison Ingram finally off the board. It's a nice pick for San Antonio, I think. I like this pickup. I like this pickup a ton. I forgot to add the trade thing here. And then this is really good value. Like this is getting an A. It might get an A plus. I'm gonna go A for right now, though. This is getting an A for me. This is getting an A. It's getting an A. Finally, Harrison Ingram was 30. This I'm bumping this up to an A plus, man. I had Harrison Ingram as and I said Reeves by accident. Like this is A plus, man. Like this is some of the best value in the draft. Yeah. I know I wrote Reeves. Yeah, this is great value. I'm going A plus. I'm going A plus here. Harrison Ingram, I think we're talking about, what they get out of Harrison Ingram here. Let's see if I can find it. Harrison Ingram has like some Kyle Andersonisms to him, like nice playmaking, good rebounder. I think he's a good defender. I think offensively, right? I think that the 3-point shot, if that's legit, he projects to be a really good like 3-and-D wing, I think. Right? He could pass the ball, good finisher. And again, like he shot 38.5% from 3 last season. So if that is legit, then you're looking at a really good player, 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan. I like this pick a ton. I'm going with an A plus. I'm going with an A plus for San Antonio. Really solid pick. Really solid pick. catch up on some of the chat questions. We do make him run 17s. We do. Sean, would you like to coach for a college? I've always said it like I'm gonna say I'm willing to do anything as long as it makes sense. I'll do anything as long as like I'll coach college if it makes sense. If there was an NBA scouting opportunity, I would do that if it made sense. Yeah, it's a bunch of things I would do. Let's see. Let's see where else we're at here. Lakers should trade for Anthony Simons. I don't think they can. DJ Burns and UDFA. Sure, if that's really where you want to go. Carroll, been a member, Lakers Nation member for 8 months. Awesome. My best and worst takes ever. My worst take ever is, I think everybody's gonna shout Darvin Ham at me. Tristan Noonan to Indiana. Okay. Wait, who did they pick last? What was their last pick? They took Johnny Fur. Okay, so I like this pick. Tristan Noonan. Yeah, I'm gonna give it an A-. I think it's a good pick. I really do. Denver trading Reggie Jackson to Charlotte for 3 second. Wait, with 3 second round unprotected picks. Huh. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that one. That is definitely. I don't know what I just did. That's definitely interesting. The wording on that. I like the pick. Pacers getting good value here in the second round. Shout out Indiana. But really quickly, I think going back to the super chat, best and worst takes ever. I feel like worst takes ever is probably the Darvin thing, honestly, because I like low key can't think of any other takes I've had that's been that bad. I think. Chat, let me know if I've had a another like really, really bad take. But yeah, Reggie Jackson going to Charlotte. Just that I like. Ooh, Jaylen Brown's overrated. Yeah, that wasn't like the best take on my part. No, yes, it was, because Jaylen Brown, like, he was getting top 15 hype heading into last year. I was like, no, he's not a top 15 player. So in my defense, that is why I would say he's overrated. Yeah. So I'm going to defend myself there. Cam Reddish hype. I was lower on Cam Reddish. I was lower. Let's see. Scoot. I think there's still time on that one. So you know what? Here, I'll say this. That's a bad take because I slandered Charlotte for taking Brandon Miller. So that's a bad take. Sure. Why do I have a Paolo Banchero jersey behind me? Because I like Paolo Banchero. He's one of my favorite players in the league, and it's a signed jersey. So, yeah. And I have my AD jersey right by it. So, sure. Let's see. Any good bigs left? Yeah, there's a few intriguing bigs here still. You have N'Faly Dante. You have Quinn and Post, You have PJ Hall. Like there's some guys here still. There's some guys here. It's a fun group. Let me update my board really, really fast. What level in high school do you coach? High school. I mean, excuse me, varsity. I'm the offensive coordinator for our high school basketball team. Your worst take is when you said AD isn't a sub creator, going to age like milk even more next season. I said he's not a great sub creator. And that's where I'm going to like say no, like in terms of like isolation and the jumper and stuff like that. Like I'm still gonna defend the take. Sure, it hasn't aged incredibly well, like it's more as much as I wanted to, and are like, duh, that's a good thing. I think if it hasn't aged greatly, but I don't think it was a bad take in general. Sean, who taught you X's and O's? Myself. I mean, I got that's not entirely true. I got to learn from some really, really smart basketball minds. My head coach when I was in high school, Brian Wyant here in Cincinnati. I got to learn from Wes Miller, the Cincinnati basketball head coach. I got to learn from our current head coach, Darrell Black, at the school that I work with now. So I've just had some really, really good people around me, and then just doing the research and always trying to learn. So that's that. I had this as Pacers 48. This is actually Pacers 49. So apologies on my part. Yeah. All right. So let's look at and update my BPA board here. So is bye Harrison Ingram. But this list is actually going to stay relatively the same. But we are going to add a Keyshawn Johnson. We're going to add a Keyshawn Johnson here. Who's my pick at 55? I mean, I forgot Rich Chomchi too. He's super fun. That's another big that's fun. If Isaiah Crawford continues to fall, man, I think I would have a hard time. Do I live in LA? I do not live in LA. I do not live in LA. I'm so full of myself. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Sean, really like the work you do. Who does Dalton Connect replace on the Lakers? I think he's a Taurean Prince replacement, personally. I think he's a Taurean Prince replacement. Moving on to middle school coaching, any tips? What you're about to do is you're about to help lay the groundwork for the foundation of the future of your high school's program. So like middle school is such an important time. Like now you're a key part of the development for those guys. You're super integral to like some of the long-term success, like by how your kids perform. So just be ready to take your game to the next level, if that makes sense. Feed GM Rob chili beans and rice, no water or juice. Okay. Rich Paul calling teams saying Bronny will go to Australia if they pick him. LOL. Yeah, we've talked about that. I'm trying to catch back up on the chat here. The pick is in for 50, so I don't know where Indiana's going. Who's had the best draft? I really like Utah's draft so far. But for my official draft grades, go check out the Sports Online show on YouTube. Is Bronny the pick at 55? Yeah, probably. Why are the Hornets trading for Reggie Jackson? That's a great question. Enrique Freeman's fun. Let's see. Cam Spencer is on the board. Yeah, man, this board coming in at 55 is going to be nice. So Shams is behind on the pick. Like, I'm getting it on my feed before Shams reports it. Enrique Freeman. There we go. Enrique Freeman. Shout out to I like that pick. I like that pick. I do like that pick. So give me one sec, guys. Is my feed just like not refreshing? Yeah, no, like Shams is just legitimately behind on this. But yeah, no, all seriousness, this is a fun list. It'll be a fun, class. Excuse me. It's a fun pickup, man. Enrique Freeman. I think I got to him a little bit later on the cycle, but he reminds me a lot of Tari Eason when Tari Eason came out. I think the shooting really needs to come around. I think he was really utilized a lot as a post scorer. I think he can like as a short role playmaker and things like that. I think he was kind of utilized in a weird way at Akron, where I'm like, I'm curious how do the Pacers utilize him? I think in a Rick Carlisle offense, man, I expect Carlisle to kind of figure it out. I'm not gonna lie, moves his feet really, really well. Great wingspan, not a bad pick. I'm gonna go with the B. I'm gonna go with a B. I'm gonna go with the B. So we have Enrique Freeman. So the Pacers with back-to-back picks, they go with Tristan Newton and Enrique Freeman, two guys that are both win now ads, if you will. Hear about Filipowski drama? I did not hear about that. Did I miss anything? What man, yeah, like the newsbreakers should stop reporting the pick. So I'm now like just watching on my feed because yeah, Sham stopped breaking the news and the pick is already in for the Knicks. The pick is already in for the Knicks. I'm trying to catch up here on the chat. Am I worried about Max? No, I think they're going to re-sign Max. I think they're actually hell bent probably on re-signing Max. So yeah, Isaiah Crawford, Ross Lee. Appreciate the comment, man. Appreciate the comment, really do. Man, why Isaiah Crawford is just sliding. Filipowski, what did Filipowski's girlfriend do? Yo, what did his girlfriend do? Can Connect become Tyler Hero? No, I don't really have a clean comp. Like Trevor said, like 80% of what Desmond Bain is. I'm like, okay, sure. Sure. Shams just tweets out my account keeps getting locked. Okay. Okay. That's that's a bit weird. Um let's see. Woj is doing it. Woj trying to sabotage. That's funny. That's funny. Um Dang, this is like actually crazy. All right, so we are this isn't the OKC pick, right? Because before Shams like lost his account or whatever. Um hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to find like the details about this pick again. Cuz this is something that the Suns are trading the Knicks. Then the Knicks then the Thunder traded up, right? Cuz didn't the Thunder just pick? The Thunder picked already. Or is this like or we just have a new trade up? I don't know. It's kind of hard to follow a little bit now because all the news breakers can't access their accounts. Proctor, Tyrese Proctor? Tyrese Proctor is not in the draft. Tyrese Proctor is in the draft. Who got picked at 51? Yeah, wait. Who is 51? Chat. A Jinxa? Okay. Yeah. Wait, I guess completely missed 51 because I'm not used to having to watch my actual feed behind me. So Melvin and Jinxa. Okay. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I mean, I like low key forget whose pick was that. I know I'm 2 picks behind, chat. Who picked at 51? Anissa? Mavs? No. Wait, 51. That should have been Washington. No, that was the Knicks. That was the Knicks. The Knicks were 51. Yeah, the Knicks were 51. Knicks were 51. Okay. I like that. Let's really quickly here. See, I blame this on the newsbreakers. 51 NYK. Quidden Pose goes to Golden State. That's brutal. That's brutal. A guy we talked about not too long ago. Solid range as a pick and pop threat. He's fun. He's fun. They go to another big, which is kind of interesting. So does that spell like the end for Kevon Looney? Because I think they love. Oh wait, no, this is trade OKC. This is OKC. That you're right. You guys are totally right. This is trade OKC. Huh. Okay, then this is actually even more interesting. This is even more interesting now. I think Quinn Post. He's a guy like could be a pick and pop threat. Solid shot blocker, right? And Boston College was really bad with him off the floor. He's solid. He's solid. He has legitimate size, 7-footer. He kind of fits with OKC once, if we're being completely honest here. So yeah. All right, let's start to take a look at the options for LA here. So let's pull back on my BPA list. And none of these guys have been selected yet. So all these BPA players are within range here. And let's take a look. So our guy, Mama Mentality, sent me his list. He said Kyle Filipowski, he's gone. Tyler Smith, Tyler Collect, Johnny Furphy, Dembona, DJ Burns, Antonio Reeves, Bryant. I don't know who that one is. KJ Simpson, Trent Flowers, Tyrese Proctor. Tyrese Proctor went back to Duke. Justin Edwards, AJ Johnson. AJ Johnson got drafted yesterday, and then PJ Hall. So amongst the guys that are still available, DJ Burns, Trent Flowers, Justin Edwards, PJ Hall. Isaiah Crawford's right there, man. Like that would be incredible value. At this point, just take them. Or Chomsky. Like I wonder if the Lakers have something lined up for one of these bigs. Cam Spencer. Like again, at this point in the draft, man, Cam Spencer, just take him. There's so many fun wings here. So many fun guys here, man. Um, Isaiah Crawford. Oh, wow. 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 Okay, that's interesting. Minnesota, no, Memphis. Memphis. This is a trade. Memphis is taking uh Cam Spencer. That's a home run pick, in my opinion. Shout out Memphis. Memphis is gonna be scary next year. Memphis is gonna be scary next year. And Minnesota trades back. I'm going with an A. This is an A pick, in my opinion. Really just solid pick. I like this. Cam Spencer, an absolute winner. Really good 3-point shooter. Really good floor spacer. Um, yeah, this is a really good pick. I know I keep saying the word fun, but it is like I think these are interesting fits. Shot 44% on 5.6 attempts from three last season. Good rebounder for his size. Good decision maker. He's undersized, and I think he's Pat Connaughton. Honestly, I think that's who I view him as. I view Cam Spencer as a Pat Connaughton. So probably a 2, but yeah, I like Pat Connaughton. Sean gives everybody an A. Nice teacher. That's false. Like, are you just tuning in? All right. Who does Boston take here at 54? Who does Boston take here at 54? We have to update my BPA list now that Cam Spencer is gone. BPA now. Hold on, I have some filling in to do on my board. A couple of guys have gone. It wouldn't surprise me actually if Boston trades out of this pick. No, never mind, bro. If I'm Boston, low key, just take Kevin McCullough. Or in a perfect world, you could take Bronny. I'm joking. Joking. No, all seriousness, I think Boston trades out of this, or they take a Kevin McCullough. I think that's what Boston does. I think that's what Boston does here. Let's take a look at my BPA list. Say Crawford, Kevin McCullough, Flowers, Johnson, Justin Edwards, cracking the list for the first time. Come on, Shams. Who did the Lakers select? Let's see. Boston takes Bronny, so Bron will leave. Bron isn't going to Boston. Boston took Baylor Shireman in the first round. Again, I can really see Boston just trading this pick. I think, yeah, I'm kind of convinced. I think Boston trades. I think maybe that's what's taking so long. I think Boston trades this pick. Dog, it would be so freaking funny if Boston's trying to get the Lakers to trade this pick, to trade up for this pick. I would actually die of laughter if Boston somehow convinced the Lakers to trade up and give assets to come take Bronny here at 54. Let's see. Still nothing right now. I think it's Kevin McCullough or the pick is in now finally. Did Woj and Shams like get hacked again? Yes. Like, sure. Like, guys, Bronny's fine, but I think there are better players on the board right now. But I acknowledge they're gonna take Bronny. And Bronny is going to you know Shams broke the news so fast. Shams had this in the tuck, man. Shams had this ready for so long. I'm dying laughing. That's comedy, man. Boss is taking Anton Watson at 54. Okay, like that's a fine pick. I don't think I actually got around to Anton Watson's tape. I think I missed out on him. Um, that's hilarious. Not the pick because we knew that was gonna happen. It's hilarious, like how damn fast. How damn fast. That's funny. That's funny. Bronny to LA. Look, Bronny, I think has potential. Bronny has potential. I think he has the athleticism. He has the IQ. He has the feel. I think he's a good defender, or should project as a good defender. I just think Bronny needed another year. I think Bronny needed another year. And I'm giving this a C because I do have better players on the board, and I think they missed out on getting a need here. So it's a fine pick. It's a fine pick. It's a fine pick. And I think it's fun. I think it's funny, really funny that hold on. That people were mad as hell yesterday for the Lakers not taking a big, but now all of a sudden big isn't like a pressing need. That's interesting to me. That's interesting to me. It's like, does getting a big matter or not? Project player. Project player. Project player. Don't mind it. I really don't like having any attachment to this. Because I have better players available. Like I had a top 40 grade on Isaiah Crawford. You could get a top 40 player at 55. Like that like yes, this is getting a C, not because of Bronny, but because of missed value, a missed opportunity on value. So that's why I'm going with a C. We had to for Braun. Sure. I'm not even saying you didn't have to. I understand the situation. Trust me, guys. Like 1000% understand the situation. But that doesn't mean, like, again, like looking at my board. ESPN had Crawford 67 on ESPN. But okay, first off, if we're using ESPN's knowledge as the end all be all for everything, we're like lying to ourselves here, right? You know how many guys ESPN like ranked super high that like so that's just bad measurements. Sean Salty. Okay, guys. All right, so really quick, because I keep seeing this narrative. Okay. So hold on, wait. Let me see. Where's that? First off, spell the name right. That's number one. Number two, I'm a hater. Find one thing that I said about Bronny where I like criticized him. Find one thing I said that was critiquing Bronny himself. What did I say negative about Bronny? I'll wait. I'll wait. You said he's a C, LOL. Again, your ears are important. I said I'm giving it a C because of the other players on the board. So again, You gave it the lowest grade of the second round for Bronny. Yes, I did, and I've well more than explained that reasoning. It has nothing to do with Bronny. So yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. Oh, okay, that's right. That's exactly what I thought. Where is Bronny on your board? I had Bronny early 60s. Early 60s. I thought he was a draftable player, but again, with the way my board had shaped out, where I had my 39th ranked player on the board, my 42nd ranked player on the board, the 44th ranked player on the board, like a couple of big options as well. Oh, well. This take will age horribly, Sean. I don't give a shit. I don't care. like I don't feel one way or another about Bronny. I like Bronny's upside. I've said that. This is nothing to do with Bronny. Is this a second from the Zubac trade to the Clippers? I haven't thought about that. That actually makes some sense. All right, guys. Apparently a C is generous. Okay. Thomas Bryant trade. Is that where it's from? Let's see. The Knicks here at 56. Knicks are on the clock. Welcome, Anthony. Welcome, Anthony, YouTube member. I'm sorry, but Bronny didn't earn this. Sean, you 40, bro? Like, why hate? I'm definitely not 40. So again, what are we doing? 55 is not far from the 60s. LOL. I know that. Again, this has nothing to do with Bronny. I've well more than known that Bronny was going here for a while. I said this at the top of the stream, as a matter of fact. I said, when Bronny gets taken 55, I already have it penciled in as a C. So I've been saying this. That's an F without the curve. That's not true because I've given D grades. I've legitimately hated picks. This is a pick I don't hate. Let me stop talking about it. Let me stop talking about it. All right, cool. 56. The Suns take Kevin McCullough. Heck yeah. That's amazing value. The 42nd ranked player on my board is now off the board. Shout out to Phoenix. That's Phoenix with some low key. Phoenix gets Iguodala and Kevin McCullough. That's fun. Shout out to Phoenix. Phoenix, one of the winners of round 2 for sure. Good pick. Good pick. This is an A+. A guy that had 42 on my board, you get him at 56. This is an A+. A guy that's going to come in and I think like actually be a rotation player for them right away. I think he's going to be a rotation player right away, guys. Kevin McCullough is going to be good. Great value. Great value pick right there. Trent Flowers still on the board. So we got to take McCullers off BPA now. Take McCullough off BPA, Justin Edwards, and now we're at Ulrich Tomchi. Toronto now here on the clock at 57. Minnesota trades to 57. I'm not sure you know how draft grades work. I do still have that as name drafted. Whoops. Forgot to change the name. Apologies on my end. There we go. Cool. McCullough, A+. McCullough A plus. Brian says Suns. Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. I changed the name. I changed the name. Rima gifted the LakersNation.com membership. Awesome. Appreciate it. Jonathan with a super chat. Appreciate the super chat. Nicholas, would you trade 2 future seconds to get 1 off your board? Honestly, I just want to know what Isaiah Crawford does. That's what I want to know. What does Isaiah Crawford do? There's still some really intriguing guys here, man. There are some intriguing guys. Bron fans telling me that Bronny is like Davion Mitchell. Okay, now we will see. Sean looks great for 40. Leave him alone. Again, not 40, but I appreciate the sentiment. Alex, world's worst kept secret has come true. Welcome, Bronny. Yes, welcome, Bronny. Welcome. Sean, what is Bronny's position? Probably a combo guard. Probably a combo guard. All right, the pick is in. I think this is Toronto. Lakers and Rockets is first night of summer league, so that's interesting. Exhibit 10 for Crawford. Just give him a full 2-way. Trent Flowers, Isaiah Crawford, Keyshawn Johnson, Justin Edwards, Orich Chomchi, Reese Beekman, Trey Alexander, PJ Hall, Jalen Bridges. Let's see. Will Bronny play in Summer League? Surely. Guap saying what, or trying to tell the chat what I've been saying. Let's see. Undrafted free agency is going to go crazy. Yeah, man, because there's going to be some really fun guys. No more draft at the Lakers. Let's see. That is cool as hell. If you guys have seen this this picture from Dave McMenamin, it's LeBron and super young Bronny. It's Bron and super young Bronny. Yeah, that's awesome. Noah Brian Kalkbrenner, UDFA. Not really familiar with his tape. I was able to get to everybody. I think I did around 70 players. He was just one of the players I was able to get to. He was just one of the players I was able to get to. Where does Toronto go here? Let's see. Sean, what am I playing on my PS5? I was playing one of my players in Madden earlier. But like right now, I have my monitor up with my that's where I'm sharing this tweet deck from. All right, can we get to Toronto's pick, please? Thanks. That'd be really, really nice if we could get to this pick. Aaron, Aaron with a super chat. Appreciate it. I need to get Elden's Ring. I haven't played it yet. Maybe I'll try it out. Maybe I'll try it out. Sean Anthony Davis. What do you play on Madden? A lot of franchise, a lot of just online games against people. Like I was playing one of my players, like I said, online. Keep up the attitude and I'll ring you. All right, guys. We have officially taken this too far for making cheap threats. So, okay. DOC go crazy. So this next pick goes to Toronto. Yes, this next pick goes to Toronto. This next pick goes to Toronto. How many two-way spots do the Lakers have? How many two-way spots do the Lakers have? Well, so they have Castle. I don't think they have anybody else on a two-way, right? I don't think they have another two-way. Maybe I'm wrong. Because Maxwell Lewis is on a full contract. Oh, it's Chomsky. That's such a Masai Ujiri pick. That's such a Masai Ujiri pick. Oh, Skylar was a two-way? Really? Oh yeah. Skylar Mays two-way is insane. So yeah, like we can use a two-way spot. Ulrich Chomsky, I like this pick. I do. And then the Knicks, another one of the guys I did miss, Ariel Hugh-Porty. I think that's how you pronounce it. And wait, that's the draft then, right? Yeah, that's it. Lakers picked the 56. McCullers goes. Lakers picked 55. 56 was McCullers. That was just 57. Yeah, that's it. That's it, everybody. What a draft. So, Nafali Dante. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's go over this. Let me put out a tweet right fast. Put out a quick tweet. Hold on one sec, guys. Isaiah Crawford. Nafali Dante. Keisha Johnson. Keisha, I'm trying to see like this is a Lakers specific. Trent Flowers thing get drafted. Yeah, man. Like there's some fun guys here still. 5 draftable players, in my opinion, still available on the board. Jalen Bridges, that's 6. I would really, really like it for the Lakers to get one of these top guys. Would really, really like that. Have I ever seen Trevor Cousins swear? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Jalen Bridges and PJ Hall on On two ways, sure. That's cool. All right, let's get back to your guys' questions and comments here for a sec. Um, who do I think the Lakers will go after with the UDFA pool? So I just brought it up. I really, really want the Lakers to go after Nafali Dante, Isaiah Crawford, Keishad Johnson, Jalen Bridges. Those are a few guys that I really, really want the Lakers to target. How well will Bronny and Dawn Connect mesh with each other? It's great. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I think they could be like your 1 and your 2 long term, but I don't know. Hope we can pick up Crawford. I hope so too. Isaiah Crawford is top of my list right now. Isaiah Crawford, Jalen Bridges, PJ Hall. Do I see Dawn Connect at some point being a starter this season due to his age and college experience? What's the next move for the Lakers after the draft now? I think similarly to Miami situation last year with Jaime Jaquez, I think he's going to be a starter. I mean, not a starter. I think he's going to be a rotation player day one probably. But I think with Connect, like if an injury happens, I could see Dawn Connect playing his way into the starting five and playing well enough to keep it. So I think that's his route, similarly to Jaime Jaquez, if he wants to start next season. I think that's the method for Jaime. Excuse me for Dawn Connect. Jalen Bridges / PJ Hall on two-way contracts. I'm down. Heck yeah, I'm game. I have confidence given their UDFA track record. Sure. What's my ceiling for Bronny? I like the Davion Mitchell comp. I think he's a better shooter. I think he's a better shooter. Better shooter. There we go. I said shooty. I think he's a better shooter for sure than I think he's a better shooter than Davion Mitchell. But I don't mind that comp. I don't mind that comp. Shooty. Justin Edwards, yeah, that's another guy. I just forgot to mention Justin Edwards. Justin Edwards, I would throw him on that list as well. So what will be the Lakers? What is the Lakers' next like big move before Summer League? I don't know. It's hard to forecast that because we don't know what happens with D'Lo. D'Lo's going to impact a ton of that. D'Lo's going to impact a ton of that. Undrafted big man, PJ Hall. That's such a good landing spot for him. PJ Hall lands a two-way to Denver. Similar situation to Austin Reeves, actually, where PJ Hall says, hey, like, I don't really want to get drafted. I want to go to my, my preferred landing spot. Thoughts on a G set to the Mavs? That wasn't a pick for the Mavs, unless I missed something. So there goes one of my two-way options. Let's see. Who's the best big available for LA? And Nafali Dante, I think fairly easily. I think it's Nafali Dante. Question. What's going to happen with our actual two-way players? Castleton and Max Lewis. Max Lewis is under contract. Max Lewis is actually under contract. No, Nafali Dante, two-way deal with the Rockets. Damn it, man. Okay, that's unfortunate. Isaiah Crawford. Let's regroup. Let's regroup. Isaiah Crawford, Justin Edwards, Jalen Bridges. Like that's kind of where I'm at now. That's kind of where I'm at now. Man, missing on both bigs kind of sucks. Kind of unfortunate for LA. Let's see. Who's the next big for LA? I mean, like at this point, I think whoever it is, I probably haven't even evaluated them. Yeah, like they're not even Keyshawn Johnson gone too now. That's another guy. DJ Burns, yeah. That's probably who you're looking at. DJ Burns. That'd be so on brand with LA. Not even say I'd be mad at it because it's a two-way, but that'd be so on brand. Um, hmm. Guys, well, while we're waiting, who's the biggest winner of the draft? I mean, that's probably a bad question because everybody's gonna say LA, and I guess rightfully so. But who do you guys think is the biggest winner of the draft? Lakers, that's fair. Jesse Edwards, yeah, that's also fair. Utah had a good draft. Utah had a good draft. Minnesota, I have to kind of like refresh my memory now because like a low key, um, what else did Minnesota get? Because I feel like Minnesota just kept trading back. To my knowledge, all Minnesota did was take. They just took Rob. Minnesota didn't do anything else, did they? I don't think they did. Because yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Minnesota in the chat right now. I'm seeing a lot of Minnesota. Knicks had a good draft. I don't know actually. There was some stuff New York did. Like I wasn't the biggest fan of the Pacom.ea pick. He was fine. Um, the Knicks did a lot of trading too, actually. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Minnesota did get Terrence Shannon Jr. That's right. Thanks, chat. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. I low key like the Wizards draft personally. I'm lower on the Keyshawn George pick, but I do really like Bub Carrington, and I do like that they were able to get Sar. No, Cam Christie went to the Clippers. Cam Christie to the Clippers. Miami, low key, man. Like, if this is their draft haul for Miami, you get Khalil Ware, you get Juiceric, Jurisic. I don't know, guys. I really and they get Keyshawn Johnson. Like that's a nice pickup for them. That's a nice draft. LA obviously had a good draft. They had LA got one of the steals of the draft with Dawn Connect. There we go. Thank you. Bronny over Quinn Post is crazy. Quinn Post got drafted already. And the Bronny pick, Justin Edwards to Philly. The Bronny pick is like I've been saying, it's fine. It's fine. I'd rather have Bronny than your boy JHS that you won at 17 last year. Again, that's false. I've done videos saying I didn't want JHS. So you could take that narrative and take it someplace else. We had the Lakers have one of the best drafts. The T-Wolves, I like the gutsiness, if you will, to trade up and get Rob Dillingham. I think that actually answers a lot of questions. Cap, you want a JHS? Okay. Try to think. Like I said, I kind of like Washington's draft. Utah got a haul. For Utah to get 3 first round dudes in the top 32 picks is awesome. Let's see. Trying to wait for us to get some Lakers related news here. Congratulations to Bronny. Yes. Be congratulated with Bronny. Absolutely. Bronny, super excited for it. It's fun that Bronny gets to play with LeBron, like, admittedly. Armel Traore, French forward. Not familiar with his tape. I'm not going to lie. I am uninformed with this one. I'm in the dark. I'm waiting at this point. I'm waiting just to see what more news we get. By the way, with Trace Jackson Davis, I actually had a top 40 grade on Trace Jackson Davis last year. So I like Trace Jackson Davis. The reason why I wanted them to get Maxwell Lewis is because, yeah, I really, really liked Maxwell Lewis heading into last year's draft class. Let me see something right quick. Isaiah Crawford goes to the Kings. Damn. That's a good job. Good Sacramento. Sacramento's been eventful, I feel. Sacramento walking out with some stuff. I will preach this sentiment. Like, I think sometimes with the draft, we put too much stock in what their counting stats were in college. Super Dope Hip Hop says AJ Johnson averaged 2.9 points per game and went 23. Payne Watson averaged similarly and went 30. Bronny averaging 5 points a game doesn't mean a damn thing. I'm adding the damn thing bit. And by the way, for people that like think that that's why I don't like Bronny or anything like that, like I'm gonna rip the Bucks to shreds. By the way, I hated the AJ Johnson pick for them. Let's see. I hate you like I'm young. Let's see. We are still live here on the channel trying to see if there's any other news that comes in. We are still live, still over 2,000 people here on the channel on the Lakers Nation channel, and a little bit over 500 people. I don't have a ton of a comment on Armel Traore because I'm not familiar with him. Sean, was Bronny BPA at 55? Not in my opinion. He was not BPA. Who do you think has better upside, Bronny or JHS? JHS. He's 6'9", good enough. Let's do some digging. Let's do some digging here. 6'9". Oh, that's cool. He actually played for the same team, it looked like, as Wemby, potentially. This season, 10 points a game. Not really much of a shooting threat from what I can find. Shot the 3 ball at a 26% clip on 61 attempts. 65% free throw shooter, and I'm rounding up to get there. Good rebounder. Looks like he has some upside as a passer, potentially. 2 assists. Rounding 1.5 assist. Never mind. No, like the assist to turnover ratio is really bad there. Not much of a defensive playmaker. Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can try to find some film and take a look at them here. But I mean, I like the size, positional versatility potentially. I almost threw up, Sean. No way you just said that. What? What did I say? Did I just say some egregious thing? Good athlete. Jackson says he's a really good athlete. Okay. Well, let me see. Let me see. Let me watch. Well, let me like try to watch a highlight tape right quick. He's 35. Hey, okay. Has some bounce to him. I really want to see him defensively. Uh JHS has more upside. He does. Like that's not wrong. Okay. Um that shot looks like there's not any hitch or anything weird about the shot. Good drop step in the post right there. He kind of shoots it from his side. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. We got our Wemby. He's 6'9". He's not 7 foot. Hey, okay, yeah, I see the athlete. He's an athlete. Yeah, he's a really good athlete, I think. I'm watching him guard on the perimeter right now. Yeah, like he moves his feet fairly all right. I know I'm watching a highlight tape, so everything's gonna look good. Did he has he like ever shot the ball well? Because like this form looks way too good for me to just say like straight up, yeah, like you can't shoot. He shot 45% last year on 1.3 attempts a game. Um, per 36 minutes, he shot 4 attempts a game per 36 minutes. Good in the open court. Yeah, like I see the vision a little bit. An impressive athlete with a strong frame, good defender, transition player, and cutter. Okay, okay. He suffered a knee injury though previously. Hmm. Noted. Getting Nafali Dante. Nafali Dante already got signed by the Rockets. Reese Beekman to the Warriors. Uh, increased his volume of threes this season. Actually, no, he didn't. Per 36, his 3-point volume is actually worse than last year. So, like, there's some shooting potential. I buy the athleticism. I know it was only one clip that I saw, but he does move his feet fairly all right. Um, yeah. Shooting pull-up jumpers. Blake Hinson has agreed to a two-way deal with the Lakers. Okay, so let's take a look at Blake Hinson. Blake Hinson, good size, 6'8", 230. From Pitt this season. I know the percentage isn't great, but he shoots so many of them that he shot. Now, my yes, it is. I don't know what I was looking at. 7.9 threes a game, 42% from three. Wow. Wow. Let me see right quick. NBA comparison, Chris Jenkins. Okay. I'm reading a scouting report on him. Weaknesses on the offensive end, he's a pure scorer. Passing and playmaking department leaves a lot to be desired. Works primarily off ball. Yeah. Defense leaves some room for improvement. The forward has never averaged more than okay. We were just talking about defensive playmaking. He's 24. Huh. The wingspan is nice. Really nice wingspan. his max vert is 28.5. Not a good athlete. Like, for example, Dalton Connect's max vert was 39 inches, I think. I think that's right. Yeah, Dalton Connect's max vert was 39. So I don't know. It's interesting. I really like the some of the Armel Tror tape that I'm seeing. So all right, guys, we're gonna wrap up there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here to the live stream. We're almost at 2.5 hours, so this is really fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I just want to make sure we did not miss any super chats. Nope, we got all super chats answered. Thank you guys so much. See you guys soon. Make sure you guys follow me on X at Sean_DAVI. Go check out the Sports Headline Show as well for my draft grades. And until next time, everybody, see ya, stay safe, and peace out.